Oh yeah, you have the right to a phone call. You little smart-ass punk.
Grandpa is suddenly my favorite detective ever. Holy shit! You kicked the fuck out of that guy! Let's go talk to him.
That's not a good idea. I just beat the crap out of him. It's time to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, you did. That's fucking awesome, dude. Oh. You did what I've always wanted a character who was about to get fucked over to do who found out. No, other people, they're like, I'm gonna go report this to the cops. No, I'm just gonna kick the shit out of him.
Gus!
Hey, friend. What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Ah, there's been another murder.
Damn it.
Where's the body?
It's at the old lavatory. But you can't get there. The bridge that went there has been out for years.
Listen, this is probably going to be the last time I ask you this, but can you do me a favor?
I don't have the time right now.
Time is the favor. Don't warn Skalnick right away. Just give me a head start. Can you do that for me?
Okay, 5 minutes. No more, no less.
Great. You take care of yourself. Goodbye, my friend.
Goodbye. Oh, yeah. Goodbye.
He doesn't know. I will miss you, my large-handed friend. I didn't get that feeling before, but that talk just now, as well as the epic music and the beating the shit out of creepy McNutcracker face. Am I near the end of the game? You. I forget your name, but I assume you're Grandma.
Tell me what you found.
I found nothing. Stop worrying.
You just found out another one of her friends is dead. You might want to tell her that. It might be Apollina. You might just brighten her day. Alright, there should be a boat here I can jack. I remember looking for it when I was stupid and didn't see a log. Looking at it. Looking for it. I wasn't looking for it. Hello, pre-rendered crow. That is so built for jumps, except you would smash and die on the frickin' pillar. Take the boat. I knew it. Oh, watch the boat, man. It's gonna get... Yeah. The owner of that boat is gonna be pissed. Oh, now I can't get back. Oh, no. Oh, I don't even have the lockpicks anymore.
The door is locked.
Did I lose them in the... Oh, how about this? Alright, I am so glad I don't have to lockpick anything. Although, now that I'm here, I get the vibe that I'm not going back. Which makes me wonder, what's in that sewer gate? Why would you point out that it's freshly locked if I can't go in there? And what happened to the Beastmaster? I hope these questions get answered. Ugh. Okay, you knew about the murder, the cop knew about the murder, yet there's no cops here. Who reported this murder?
Another ring. Weird. This one looks like it was made just recently.
Okay. That's 5. Hey! Gotta take better care of your guns, and they won't jam. Alright. I probably shouldn't go out
The
here.
door is locked.
It's a good thing I can't then. Interestingly, I haven't noticed any failure options yet. I'm wondering if it's even possible to fail and die. If it is soon, which is why I'm saving. Bucket. Take the bucket. Okay. Oh, valves. I should probably read that piece of paper, but this doesn't seem that tricky. Is that water or gasoline? It could be gasoline, but it could just be a dirty window. Let's read the paper. 3 liters of gasoline equals lights. Oh.
It doesn't look like it'll work.
Oh no. Are you trying to tell me it's one of those? It doesn't look like there's another bucket around though, so. How do I... Okay, so... I need exactly 4 liters. It carries 5. Alright. This shouldn't be that hard. It carries 5. I would take out 3 every time I do this. So there are 2 liters in there right now. Fill it up. Wait, can I dump this out? Okay. Okay, I think this is gonna drain the whole thing. Yep. Not at all what I needed. Okay, how do I dump out the bucket? Are you even still full? Ah, there we go. This better be water, otherwise... This is a lot of wasted gasoline. Okay, this is gonna take... Can I skip this? No. Oh, well, thankfully I've got it. It's not that hard. Fill it up. There are 2 liters left. Dump it out. I really wish this could be faster, but whatever. There are now 2 liters in the bucket and 0 in the tank. Who designs their light bulb like this? It's like, no, we can't have too much fuel. That'd be fucking ridiculous. Alright, flick the switch. That was it? Whatever. Take the hammer. I can't take the hammer. I like how it's like the shooting by the detective was just
What a horrible murder.
like a mild inconvenience. Like, oh man, I have to slightly rush to get to the place I need to go next anyway. Oh dear. Well. Well, I hope you meet him again and whoop his ass one more time. And I also hope that Vic gets a good chance to whoop someone's ass too. Like maybe, yeah, her dick-ass boss. What? You... Okay. Amaze. This... Oh, this is gonna be... This is interesting. I wish I could control this with arrow keys. But, not too bad. Am I gonna be chased by something in here? I have this strange feeling I am, but it would be very awkward. It was also pretty obvious that going in a straight line would have been bad. That's just... No maze works that way. Otherwise, why would all this black space exist out to the right and above it? Yeah, little do I realize. If I got a straight line, just, oh, right here. No, looks like this is it. Or I found something completely different? I don't know. Found another body? Oh, that's fucked up. And another ring. That's pretty grisly. Wait. There's nothing else here. Huh. Okay. Could have sworn that would take me straight to the exit, but whatever. My new theory. I just saved myself some time by taking a detour I would have had to take anyway. Once again, I love happy accidents. Although that was not a very happy accident for the owner of that hand. Out! What have we here? 6 rings. Yes, I saved myself time. What the hell? 3 bumps. What? This doesn't match anything. Can I just try to put it? Okay. This is going to be tricky. Oh, it's to make it less obvious where it fits. Okay, I think you can fit here. Oh, I can rotate it. Okay, go there. Yeah. All right. You. There's only 2 rings with. There's 3 rings with 4 slots, but I'm guessing you go here. You look like the middle one. I'm wrong. Oh yeah, I am. Okay. No. Nope. This doesn't sync up with anything I can see, which means try this way. Bingo. Okay. 4 corners says this one. 2 across from each other, both of those work. But this one has more options for the top one. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. You go on the bottom left. No, you don't. Oh, I see. Right here. There you go. And now you can fit over here. Oh, 2 puzzles at once? And I gotta get the key up here. Shit. This one. Yes!
What the hell?
He is good at sneak.
Wake up. Wake up, Alice. Look, I'm glad you followed the breadcrumbs, Mr. McPherson. I wanted you to witness my latest masterpiece. Wake up, dear. I wouldn't want you to miss the pain.
I knew it was that painting. I knew she wasn't Grandma. That was fucked up.
This painting is called Death Do Us Part. The woman in this painting appears to utterly disregard the suffering of the man kneeling on the ground beside her. Again, we see the recurrence of a dark tunnel, with an ominous figure lurking in the shadows. It seems as though Ackerman is attempting to recreate a moment in his childhood with undertones of rape and suffering. Note the position of the man in this painting. He is vulnerable, weak, and exposed. Is this how Ackerman himself felt at the time? Cleansing of a soul. For the first time in Ackerman's work, a woman is depicted in a seductive manner. She floats on the canvas, her red cloak rippling in the wind, in contrast to the dead calm of the background. Red, representing passion and seduction, dominates the foreground, but is surrounded by ominous tones of dark purples, grays, and blacks, the colors of death. The woman's eyes are missing, perhaps representing increasing confusion and anger towards the women in his life. Bridge over troubled water. The woman in the foreground seems troubled and stares directly at us, seemingly unaware of the turmoil surrounding her. The vast and tumultuous sky, usually representative of freedom and openness, instead feels oppressive and looms eerily over the landscape. Is this Mark trying to get back at his mother? This painting is called Streets of Prague. Ackerman only lived in Prague for a few years. We can see the recurrence of a dark alleyway. Look at the colors in this painting. It's almost as if the walls are bruised and battered. Clearly, Ackerman had a very negative view of the city. A sinner's pardon. The woman depicted here is clearly in a vulnerable and submissive position. She clutches herself as she struggles to achieve forgiveness. Perhaps one might see this as Ackerman's vision of how his mother should have asked for forgiveness for failing to protect him. The first one is called Abandoned. To the right, you can see a woman lying down, drunk, seemingly unaware of her surroundings. In the center of the picture are two eyes, eerily cutting through the darkness. We know that Mark Ackerman was abused by his father, and felt that his mother, who knew what was happening, stayed passive and let the abuse continue. This is mirrored in the painting, where the woman depicted seems unwilling to react to the approaching danger. This one is called The Pupil. The title suggests that Mark connected with the subject of this painting. Although trapped in his own prison, Ackerman was able to find escape through his pupil, represented by the light reflecting through the window onto the subject. He is using this man to escape from his own prison. The title is Mindless. This man is literally mindless. Note the stitches on his forehead where he was presumably lobotomized. This represents Mark's worst nightmare, being trapped in a prison of both body and mind. Although standing in a corner surrounded by darkness, an open window sheds light onto the scene. In a cruel irony, however, the subject is unaware of this window to freedom and remains a prisoner. Ah, Beatrice. The woman depicted here, a nurse, seems to represent Mark's ideal woman, and perhaps she was. Attentive, loving, and seductive, she is surrounded by angelic hues of white. Her skin tone is rich and alive, in contrast to his earlier works. This one is called Dr. Hyde, and is the first in his LA series. We know that Ackerman was committed to a mental hospital in the 30s. The man in this painting represents Mark's psychiatrist. It is a caricature of a dishonest man, whose gaze is masked behind thick glasses. The painting has an air of condescension. Look at his smile. He looks like the village idiot. It is obvious that Mark had no respect or admiration for this man. This painting is called Moonshine Traffic, his second painting in Chicago. One senses that Mark is comfortable here. The sun is rising, pushing out the darkness. Notice the warm oranges, yellows, and reds. Perhaps Mark is finally at peace and feels at home in Chicago. This one here is called Disturbed Sanctuary and is the first in his Chicago series. One of the unusual aspects of this painting is the perspective from which it is created. One feels as though Ackerman is an unwanted guest in the room, almost hiding behind the curtain. The woman shown in this painting appears blissfully unaware of him or the darkness that surrounds her sanctuary of light.
The serial killer is recreating the paintings of another serial killer who kill people to make paintings. Interesting. I don't see any that could match her, though.
Mia, do you feel up for a few questions?
Sure.
Might be this one, but she's not connected in. Who would you kill to recreate this one?
Can you tell me, is this you in the picture?
Yes, it is.
It's about time you told her. I wish I had seen now the other 4 murders so I can know which ones had been done to know. I'm really intrigued by this.
Where and when was it taken?
I don't remember anyone taking a picture of me at that party. It was a rave in an abandoned warehouse somewhere. It was a few weeks ago.
Who were you with?
I was with...
Sorry, Mia. Stephanie was with you.
Yes.
How did you meet Stephanie?
I met her at work.
So you, Cynthia, and Stephanie worked at the club?
Yes.
Who's the 4th girl?
I don't know her real name. She was known as Queen of Secrets. The rule was never to give our real names to the clients or to the staff. But me, Steph, and Cynthia didn't respect the rule. We often partied. We got pretty close. But she respected the rule and never mixed with us.
You were Lady Temptation.
Yes, and Steph was Baroness of Blood and Cynthia Mistress of Pain.
What went on at the club?
Well, Queen of Secrets would host the clients in the room with 4 statues. The clients would change their clothes.
Change their clothes?
Yes, they would put on Victorian-style cloaks with top hats, and they would wear masks.
Masks?
Yes, it was a rule never to know their true identity. These men were probably rich and powerful. It was to prevent us girls from blackmailing the clients. Plus, it heightened their experience with all the role-playing possibilities. It put them at ease to know that we didn't know them. The money was absolutely insane.
Thanks, Mia. I want you to stay with Richard for a while, because I might have more questions for you. Is that all right with you?
It's no problem.
Well. Fuck.